Hello friends, as promised in my previous video, I have come to talk to you about three IT shares which are at present mid caps but likely to perform excellent during this year and the forthcoming years. There is a sort of a transformation from this. Friends, before I go forward, let me tell you I am Anil Sharma from Sharemarket Strategies and Solution. So, namaskar to everybody. Sat Sri Akal, Kim Cho, Vanakkam, Namaskara, and friends, good morning. We are in the share market to earn and earn only. It is not that we want only 7% or 10% in a year. You can call yourself as an average performer if the shares which you have picked up give you 100% performance. Friends, before I go further, I wish you all a very, very happy and successful 2022. And my resolution, everybody is taking the resolutions, in the new year, but my resolution actually is, which I took in the year 2003. And I decided that time that I will buy the best shares, and more importantly, I will sell them at the right price according to the technical charts and not be greedy about it. My two resolutions in 18 years have remained the same, and believe me, if you are a little disciplined person, not little, but if you are a disciplined person, you can make a huge money from the share market. You can grow from a very small amount to a huge amount, literally crorepati within a couple of years, or maybe 7 years or 10 years. I think I told you once that in 2018 I started with just although I have been trading for the last 50 years now, but in 2006 January 2018 I started with a very small amount, couple of thousands. Today there are in good lakhs, and I think by another 2 years these couple of thousands will turn into crore. What I have done? I have not done anything. Only is I have invested my energy, my skills in trading, and therefore I am able to do so well. Number one. Second thing is that in the share market, friends, don't be very greedy. So now, instead of going too far, let's today check on what I have to offer you in the share market today. So let me just adjust my photograph here. So friends, today what I am talking to you in the first is the Zensar Technologies. Now this Zensar Technologies, actually the promoter of this company is Harsh Goenka. So one thing you must understand, that these Goenka groups never gave bonuses. Last bonus 1:1 they had given in the year 2010. And second thing is that let us check with their performances also. Just let me pull it down, not this. Okay. In the we are checking the sales growth, net profit margin and EBITDA. Friends, these three parameters are more than enough to guide anybody whether to trade in the product or not. Now quarter to quarter the sales have jumped by 9%. That means quarter 1 to quarter 2 they have jumped by only 9%, and we know the COVID factor, the way it has affected whole world. And 19% YOY. Net margin profit actually has declined, and EBITDA also has remained the same. Now, with all these parameters, I will say that this company basically did not perform. But if you really check, and then to top it, their reserve and surplus is nil. But in spite of all this, the share on 1st January 2021, and the cost was only 240 rupees per share, and it went up to 521 on 31st December 2021. So in exactly 1 year, it had given a price rise of 117%, and that is precisely the reason, that I have taken this stock, chosen this stock, upcoming stock, for sharing with you. Now friends, let me just tell you that this Zensar technology it's a global company. Apart from doing business in India, they are also present, friends, in US and Europe, and they are into the data sharing. They are designing, IT designing, and designing in the engineering, etc. So basically it is a software company. Now here actually I have to tell you only one thing, is that their reserve and surplus is nil. As you know, in Goa, in all these Goenka's company, see these kind of, this is typical of Goenka's, that neither they will have the reserve or surplus, will be very less if they have, or it will be nil. Whatever they are having is they are investing their sums into the business. So one fact that we have established here is that the sales figures were not very encouraging. It could be because of the COVID factor, number one. Number two is reserve and surplus is nil, so bonus is out of question, and it is an IT company in the data transferring, in designing, and in the engineering sector. Fine. Now here friends, you have seen that it has a breathing period. The stock goes into hibernation. That means stock actually goes to a price, then stabilizes, consolidates there for a very long time. And this it had already done in the last June, and from June it has taken a real big jump. Again, after the results, it has collapsed at 480.81. It has given a buy signal. Fine. So this is in the buy signal. Now I am trading with this stock at 360. Fine. I am still carrying the stocks with me, and maybe I think that I'll carry it for some time, till my objective is achieved. And I think so, friends, that my objective is that it will touch 1000 rupees by, say, in another 6 months time, and that too very easily. So that is my target. The next product the next company which I take is your KPIT, and KPIT promoter is Ravi Pandit from Pune. He founded this company in 1990. At present, apart from the IT sector, he is into the waste management, also recently gone into it. And the Ravi Pandit company, KPIT, is actually dealing in the automotive software only. And apart from India, it is doing the business internationally. Now friends, when we compare their parameters like sales, as from 53% YOY, the sales is not encouraging. Quarter to quarter it has grown by, so quarter to quarter it is okay, but year to year it is just fantastic growth, 53%. So I think it is a company to reckon with. The net profit actually has declined. I don't know, maybe because it is basically export oriented country and all, had huge COVID issues. Then EBITDA margin, year to year, September to September, it had grown by 66%, and quarter to quarter it has grown by 19%, which is excellent. Fine. Now, in 1 year it has given 410% price rise. That means if 1st January 2021 you were holding the stock, it was trading at 120 rupees, and on 31st of December it has closed at 613. Friends, what else do you want? 410%, is it a small amount? And my own understanding is that if you just see if the hibernation period or consolidation period, 3 times it consolidated for about 15 days to 1 month's time, that means 2.5 months time it was only consolidating. Still the price actually has given by 410%. Friends, wonderful stock. Infosys, in my previous video I discussed, gave only 50% return in 1 year. This has given 410%. So if you are a businessman, if you are a trader, then friends, what will you do? You will actually also invest in a company. Maybe it is a mid-cap company, but it is an upcoming company which can be tomorrow, which it can be a real leader. Okay, so you can just check with it, your KPIT Tech, and one company, friends, which I have already discussed with you. This company is actually the Birlasoft. It is known as Bsoft. Fine. Now, if you really see here, so first let us check with it. The price increase over 1 year is 127%. Just let me just separate them out so that I am able to talk to you. The promoter actually is C.K. Birla, and friends, the Bsoft was formed in 1990. So about 30-year-old company. It has got huge surplus. See, the equity is just about 56 crores. And against 56 crores, it has got 1360 crore as reserve and surplus. Ideally, if there would have been any other company, they would have given bonus. But again, with Birla Group, they don't want to share anything with the shareholders. Instead, they invest all their money into the company itself. So let us not hope that we will get any bonus share. But yes, the growth actually can be very substantial. Fine. So it has a global presence in US, China and Europe. Europe, the business is little less, but US and China, they are prominently available there. They are selling their products very well. Huge cash and reserves. And if you see the sales, YOY, the sale growth is 88%, quarter to quarter 13%. 13% is actually, it has become very difficult, to analyze. In presence of COVID, what do we analyze? Because whole Europe was closed, whole US was closed, UK, the whole world was closed. Now, is it a very right indication that we are analyzing this? I think so. We just have to give little leverage to these kind of companies. We have to little understand that they must have also had the troubles of selling across the world, and therefore their sales are poor. But when you see the EBITDA margins, YOY means September to September 10% increase, but quarter to quarter it is 29% increase. 29% increase in the EBITDA margin is something which is very great. This really has to, a trader has to consider, because when you say the EBITDA margins, growth in the EBITDA margins, that means the company has enough money to internally fund its requirements. They don't have to buy money from anywhere. So friends, these are the companies which I think are the futuristic companies. Now, it is up to you whether you want to do it SIP, that is buying the share on every month or once in 3 months time or whatever it is, fine, or once the results are out, the share will fall, or you want to just buy it out and play it along with the moving averages. Here friends, if you really see, it is in the buy zone. There is no two opinion about it. It is in the uptrend. There is no two opinion about it. And the similar thing is with KPIT. See, it is in the uptrend. My God, it is just shooting. It had actually given a buy signal somewhere around 260. From 260, just let me check. 260 was somewhere in the month of July. So July to September or July to December, it has already given 100%. What else do you want? And Zensar technology, friends, also is in uptrend. So they are, in my opinion, friends, I find that they are excellent products and need your consideration. However, for the purpose of reconfirming, kindly check with your broker or kindly check with your financial advisor before buying. But since I am already dealing with these stocks, so I have these stocks and I am very happy about the performance, and maybe they will double up or go more than double. I expect them to be 200% this year. Never mind whether it happens or not, but I must say that I strictly go with the moving averages, because moving average of 10 and 15 never lie. I buy at the lower end and I sell at the upper end. Alternatively, whenever there are two red candles, I just sell it out. Fine. So friends, that is my story. So I say once again, Happy New Year to all my friends. But friends, one thing is there, you people have stopped commenting and subscribing to my channel. Please do so if you are satisfied, and namaskar to all of you.